Well, boys, got part two now of this squeaky doors. Anyway, this is part two of the Eliminator 1100 watt DC to AC inverter. And as you remember from last night, these dandy little fuses popped because, well, there's three 40 amps here. And they popped because the inline 150 amp fuse did not pop. So these guys went kablooey. So the owner just dropped off three brand new 40 amp fuses. So we're going to solder those into the board here and give her a whirl. And she should work awesome. But yeah. So if any of you guys own the Eliminator 1100 watt inverter, do yourself a favor, get rid of that 150 amp fuse that's in line with the red lead. Go with something smaller, because that 150 amp, that exceeds what fuses are in the machine. So every single time you blow the fuses in this versus the fuse in that line. So I would probably go with probably 100 amp or 80 amp or something like that, but 150 amp, no bad. So anyways, I'm going to get these fuses replaced here now and see what happens and whatnot. Oh yes, I had a viewer comment on my video last night about they asked me if I'm Irish, because I sound Irish. To me, I don't hear it. I don't hear the accent. I know you guys probably hears it, but I don't hear the accent, the Irish accent whatsoever. Newfoundland has, a lot of ties with Ireland over the years and whatnot. So, and there's a pretty large Irish community here, actually. Community of people, that is, that are Irish, have ties with Ireland. So, I guess it's a pretty good reason why I probably got that accent. Like I said, I don't hear it. You guys may hear it, but I definitely don't hear it. But yeah. Anyways, let's get back to this critter and see what we can do with it. See if we can let the smoke out. Hopefully not. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright, boys. I got to be completely honest with you. These fuses are very, 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 very difficult to remove. Very difficult to install. Because you got to unsolder these. These are actually soldered to the board. So there's 6 holes there, obviously, that the fuses, go into, and you solder onto the pins. And the major problem I had was solder getting down inside of each little slot, little slit in the board. Very, very difficult to remove. So, yeah, if you ever got to remove these, you're in for a treat, because very difficult. But obviously not impossible. So now I'm just going to reassemble the guts, the board, the case, whatever. I've got the few screws already put in. I've got the ground put on. So now I'm going to put the side pieces on. They just slide in, and then slide the top on, power it up, and see what happens. But yeah, gotta love when fuses pop. That's for sure. Anyway, key battery, I suppose. Oh boy, she's assembled. And she is producing 5.1 volts. That's on the USB ports. And she's raising 13 volts through the power supply. So she does watts and voltage. So cool. I'd say this is a successful repair. Fuses. Save the day. Anyway, guys, we'll talk to you later. It's Raina 63. We're out of here.